Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to this brand new exclusive look at Medieval Kingdom's Total War 1212 AD campaign as the Empire of Nicaea, commonly known as the Byzantine Empire. The guys over at the 1212 AD mod team were kind enough to reach out to me today and give me an official alpha look at 1212 AD, the medieval campaign for Total War Attila. So I've got to say a huge thank you to the mod team for reaching out. I can't wait to see what they've done with the campaign. As we all know, their units are absolutely spectacular in this mod. So here today, we're going to be starting a brand new Let's Play on the channel as the Empire of Nicaea. Now guys, I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. So please do take into consideration as well, this is an alpha version of the mod. Everything is subject to change, so please do take it with a pinch of salt. Stuff can be changed from here on out. Unfortunately, this mod is not available to the general public at the moment, which is a shame for you guys. I don't know when the alpha is going to be public. However, there are a couple of other content creators who have early access to this alpha, so I go recommend checking out Jackie Fish. He's done a French campaign video, along with Indie Pride. He's done a Kingdom of Jerusalem video. They're good guys, so go check out their official 1212 AD campaign content. So, at the moment, there are 53 available factions in the mod that I can play around with. So, if you would like me to showcase other campaign factions, let me know in the comment section down below. The Kingdom of Scotland is high on my list, maybe the Kingdom of Poland as well, maybe an Iberian kingdom. Let me know what you would like me to showcase from this mod. So guys, without further ado, welcome to the campaign map. So first up here we have the mod credits. Got to say thanks once again, a huge thank you to the mod team for reaching out. I really do appreciate it when they took the initiative to reach out to me and say, hey, do you want to play our fantastic mod? And I just really do appreciate it when people do that. So thanks guys once again. So let's accept that. There also was medieval war weariness. So the sign of a great leader is knowing how far your people can be pushed. War, significant dramatic events that shouldn't be taken lightly. Right, okay. So this is the war weariness event from the Age of Charlemagne, which has been tweaked. I do know that there is Pope scripts as Catholic factions. So here at the moment, we have 0 out of 8 of our recruited noblemen. We have a war weariness of 0. We have a food surplus. We have a decent amount of Imperium. We are currently Orthodox Christian. We have a respectable power, and we have the true Romans trait, which gives us a Hellenic Renaissance 25% wealth from cultural buildings, authority, maintain traditions, and -1 court intrigue. So the main objective for this series is to retake Constantinople from the Latin Empire pretenders, potentially push and take Roma itself, launch a crusade, and maybe even take like Moscow or something. The third Rome. It's still far away off, but I think that would be quite cool. So, welcome to the campaign. Let's dive into diplomacy. We are the Empire of Nicaea. Theodorus here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 territories. By the look of it, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. In the north there of Nicaea, pushing into the heartland of Anatolia, and we've got roads here as well. Diplomacy-wise, we currently have a military alliance with the Tsardom of Bulgaria. We are at war with the Kingdom of Thessalonica. We are at war with the Principality of Achaia, it's the Greeks. And then we have the Empire of Trebizond and the Latin Empire itself. Now, I'm not so much versed in this year, 1212 AD, so let me know in the comments if you know a lot more about sort of the Byzantines and the Eastern Romans in this time period. So what I've read up and what I'm aware of, at the moment we are the true Romans, the Kingdom of Nicaea. Now, Constantinople was taken by a Latin empire backed by the Crusaders, and I believe it was the Venetians, and have set up their own Latin kingdom. It's now split and set up a lot of Byzantine successor states, essentially, with aristocrats, Byzantine aristocrats stretched all along the Greece and Anatolian Peninsula. So, we are the Kingdom of Nicaea. I like to think the true Byzantines, with the Latin Empire here, which is currently Catholic, mostly made up of Venetians there. They have their defensive alliance and Crusader nobles. The Empire of Trebizond is one of those four aristocratic Byzantine factions that I'm aware of. I believe Epirus is as well, or is it Thessalonica and the Principality down here? I'm not entirely sure. I have a feeling it could be Epirus. That's why I need to know in the comments, to be exact. So there's diplomacy of how we stand. We're going to be going straight for Constantinople and try and reforge the Eastern Roman Empire. We would like to go for Rome itself and potentially down into Jerusalem. Okay, technology-wise at the moment, it's a little bit sparse. However, these factions these research tiles take a long time to research. So looking at our civic here, we've got some orthodox bonuses. We have court and inn bonuses. This is jeweler sort of stuff here, farming, agricultural stuff, trade. Moving on to our military aristocratic stuff. The way it's set up, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 are set by years as well, along with buildings, so we can progress. We're currently at Tier 1 at the moment. I can't wait to have Cataphractoid armies, Cairo Ballista, Scutari Spearmen rather. I can't wait to bring back the Byzantine Empire. So what should I go for here technology-wise? This is a blind Let's Play as well, so I'm learning along with you guys, so I don't know how well the economy is at the moment, so I might be better off just going for wealth, make sure civic is strong. I don't want to go too far into military just in case it's not quite well balanced. I've played previous sub-mods of Medieval Kingdoms. I've never actually played the official 1212 AD campaign, so it's going to be as much of a learning curve for you guys as it is for me. So trade and finance is fine. Objective here as well. Let's dive into the family tree, the faction screen. So here we are. We have our Emperor Theodorus, and he has a lot of brothers. Okay, so here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Orthodox Christianity, Catholic Christianity, so we can convert along to Sunni Muslim. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, so Theodorus here is 38 years of age. He has a whopping 4 brothers. His oldest son Manu there, who is 44. Michael is 42. George is 39. Alexios is 34, and Isaac here is 31. Theodorus has 3 children, a daughter, Irene, Maria. So he hasn't got any heirs at the moment. I don't know why the 4th line son is the heir. Maybe the previous emperor, Manuel, thought Theodorus was the heir. So I guess we'll sort of play it how it is. I don't know why Manuel isn't, to be perfectly honest. Regardless, let's try and marry off some of my brothers and make sure the Byzantine dynasty doesn't end. But having 4 brothers is fantastic. I love to roleplay in the family tree. So let's get Alexios, cum Greekios, a wife. We'll go with Isaac here as well. I might just say some of the English translations of all these names. Alex, Isaac, George, Michael, Manu, Manuel. It's just a bit easier for me. So Michael is currently my heir. We'll keep it at that for the time being. I can't put any of my family members into offices. I will if I can. We'll try and put them in. I don't know why those brothers have more influence points. Okay, governors at the moment. We have the governor of Asia, Bithynia, and down in the southern coast here. I could chuck some of my brothers in, however, we're currently in a state of war with 4 factions, so I don't want to be particularly sort of jeopardizing my brothers to war. So what is my most profitable region at the moment? I have a feeling it is Asia for the time being. Rhodes has a loose sort of area. Sinope there. So let's get a governor within Asia. We have Andronicus Ionius. Oh god, these Greek names are going to be the death of me. So let's get Andros in here. Andy. Okay, so here are the edicts. We can use one of 6 by the look of it. So we've got local ruler, minus tax, maintenance, public order. A 33% increase in our tax levies. That's fantastic. Wealth, growth, army capacity. We're in a state of war. We've got a huge war chest here at the moment. A 33% tax rate might not be a bad shout. Army recruitment capacity. I want to try and wrap up this war as well. Maybe I am better off to get an army increase capacity. Just try and rush, take Constantinople, try and get rid of the Latin Empire as quickly as possible before the other factions start dogpiling on me. Let's dive back into diplomacy here, and let's try and get some peace treaties. Okay, so he's a vassal and a baby. A vassal baby, not good. So, Empire of Trebizond doesn't want peace, and neither does the Latin Empire. I'm going to sort by attitude here to try and get better quality relations and trade rights. So Bulgaria is at war with them. Okay. The Sultanate of Rum, we have a non-aggression pact and trade. The Kingdom of Cilicia here, would you like a non-aggressional pact? They've accepted. Would you like a trade agreement on top of that? Perfect. Let's probably leave it at that. We could arrange a marriage to one of my brothers. Oh god, maybe I should do that, because we've got a lot of brothers here on turn 1. We might be able to increase our marriages. It's just going to take a while, because diplomacy, my god, yeah, sometimes can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Just the amount of negotiating you have to do. So, does the Kingdom of Jerusalem want to negotiate with me? They've rejected my non-aggression pact. They don't want my trade either. The Republic of Genoa, we have a trade agreement with them. However, they won't accept the non-aggression pact. The Papal States, it's probably not a bad shout to get some sort of relations with them before it turns sour, like the grapes. Epirus as well, getting some sort of non-aggression pact with them would be perfect. And Venice already hates me at the moment. Santa Claus, Saint Nick of Venice, doesn't like me either. So I will have a look at marriages in a moment. It's a bit tedious to look at. Okay, so what have we gone through here? Diplomacy, technology, trade, objectives. I think it's time to dive into construction and military recruitment. So, at the moment, let's have a look at Nicaea. So, we've got an Orthodox church, which costs me a bit. Hot springs here, a jetty. So, we can increase this to a trading post. We're not actually trading too much. So, maybe increasing our food capacity might not be a bad shout. It is currently spring, and we have 143 food in the bank. Increasing that to a 60% food from fishing is probably not a bad shout, because food can be a problem in this game. We've already got trading docks on the coast here, which is fantastic. So we've got olive arches as well. So this looks like a tier 1 spare slot. So there's a lot of buildings here I need to look through. So artisan jewelry, which gives us money but minus food consumption. Because a lot of these buildings have a positive and a negative. Sometimes for religious buildings, you have to take a upkeep minus, and with other buildings, you take a consumption, food consumption. You lose 20 food sometimes. So, what am I better to go with here? Road development, trade tariff is good. Getting that 700 culture straight up and state influence might not be a bad shout, just straight up here. And I think we'll probably leave it at that. We could upgrade roads, but I feel like it's more than likely going to get attacked. So here is Theodorus here, the Just Conquerors. Okay, so we have Scutari spears here, some pikes, Scutari swordsmen, peltasts, peltastoi, and we've just got some first tier cavalry. Moving here, we have 2 units of cataphractoi with Andron. So who's that? Oh, just a random commander. Okay. I'd rather give the command post to my brother once I move it. However, I think going after the faction leader of the Latin Empire, I guess he's a false emperor. I'm not entirely sure. Is he? What's his title? Emperor, I would imagine. Okay, so let's move my troops to the border here. So let's first up, for some reason you're not properly merged, that we can chuck a quick save while we're waiting. So let's go Control A, and then we'll go to the merge control, which is Control M, and we'll merge up what we have here at the moment. We'll now move my secondary army closer up, and then I'll rally up with the Emperor. I would love to move this army back if I can, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so let's try and rally up with you here. We'll give the Emperor the bigger and better quality army. So we've only got 8 slots by the look of it. Okay, so what are we better to prioritize? Spearmen, pikes, both lots of swordsmen, and I imagine cavalry before we get to these skirmishes. So let's accept that. Oh, I've done it with the wrong one. Oh, I'm a fool. I didn't check. God damn it. It should be the other way around. Yes, we want the Emperor to be fighting. Regardless, you've got some movement points here now. Let's Control A merge. And we still don't have a spare slot. That's fine. Let's move you back out. How much does it cost to get one of my brothers in charge? How much is it going to cost me? It's going to cost me nothing, and I can get a different army up. Okay, so who is my better quality sort of brother? War cry ability. Michael is my heir. Probably is the second best. Let's get Michael in the field. Michael, my heir. Oh, why can't he? Cannot raise army. You have insufficient Imperium. Really? Oh, okay. Well, seeing's I want to try and get Michael in the army as best we can. I'm going to replace you with Michael then. So, why have they got the same portrait? Okay. That's a bug or something that will be fixed in later builds, I assume. Oh! So he's got more movement now because I've gone and done that. Okay. I wonder if that's a bit of a movement bug there. That'd be interesting. Regardless. Oh, why can't we recruit here? Don't we have more recruitment capacity? It's going to take a turn to come through. Okay. Well, let's try and start the recruitment then. So let's go with some Scutari swordsmen. And we'll probably just leave it at that. Okay, not really much else I can do this turn. What I'm going to do now is dive into attitude and diplomacy and try and marry off some of my brothers. Okay, so there was only one available princess that I could find, and it was a princess from the kingdom of Salacia. I can marry Rita. So the kingdom of Salacia is a Catholic Christian kingdom. Look, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We need to consolidate against the other Byzantine aristocrats and Islam and whatnot, and the Turks here. So I think we should probably ally up with our Christian brethren for the time being. So let's arrange a marriage so she has a chance of having illegitimate children. I kind of want this alliance to go through, because then this will bleed on, probably give us a decent payment to other Catholic factions. So let's try and get a decent payment out of her. Non-aggression pact we have. Would they want like a defensive alliance or something? Like some other stuff might be good. Maybe even like a military access. What was military? Low. Military access I don't particularly need. I'll get a payment. So how much of a payment are we looking at here? 1,200 for the marriage. 1,000 I am more than happy to negotiate with. Accepted. The marriage between Rita and Michael, Byzantines and the Kingdom of Salacia have united for now. And if we can continue this relations, it could flourish into something good. So, Michael, yep, is married to her. So now, through this marriage, we will have a claim to the port of Sissa, I guess. like becomes like the port of Antioch in the future at one point as well. Like that's a huge city there if we can take that. Okay, I think I've successfully set up turn 1. It's always about putting in the hard yards first. The first couple of turns of any Total War campaign do take a little while, but we're going to reap the rewards in the future. Trust me. Okay, so we've got a little bit of spare money. Mercenary is the thing that comes to mind. If we can get any more of that, that would be good. So what are we even looking at coming against? 3,000 there. So we're coming up against 13, some units of just basic knights, crossbowmen, bow militia. Okay, I think it is time to end the turn and continue. So there's a lot of scripts in this campaign, so I can't really wait to see what sort of comes up and surprises us. I do know for a fact that from the Age of Charlemagne DLC, they've ported over the ability to the Holy Roman Empire. For example, the Holy Roman Empire have a lot of vassals, and you can go through and vassal up and recruit units from within vassal domains, which is cool. So mission issued, reinstall Byzantium. The loss of Constantinople to the Latins has left the Roman Empire scattered and weakened. This situation cannot continue for any longer. Constantinople belongs to the Romans. Own the region of Constantinople. We have 400 turns to complete this objective. Become the Byzantium Empire. The Purple Phoenix Reborn. Excellent. Man, that got me pumped. So, Alexios has secured his position, along with Isaac, my brother. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble now, shall we? Okay, so let's go back to attitude now, and will they... So they're not at war with Trebizond, okay. I'm going to set a co-war target somewhere. Maybe potentially in the north, rather than Constantinople itself. I probably should have sent that a while ago. I want to start putting pressure quickly upon them. Now, do the Crusade states want non-aggression? They've accepted. I bet you that's due with, yep, Salacia. Boom. I knew, even though we're taking on a wife that does have a bonus at getting, or a higher likely of getting bastard children, it was actually worth it, because I knew it would bleed onto other factions, diplomacy-wise. And we're going to be able to get a payment from the Crusade states. Man, if we can get them on our side, that would be a massive, massive security. Okay, so Salacia, I want to try and just increase relations as best I can. Military access, I'll give it to the Bulgarians, they can have it. Okay, cool. So now does that bleed on to like Genoa or something? Yep. Can't do anything with them. Do the Crusade states want like a defensive alliance? No. Okay, so Sicily, would you like to trade? Low. Would you like a non-aggression pact, however? Rejected just. Maybe giving out money might not be a bad shout. Okay, so there's no one here at the moment we can trade with. Does Trebizond want peace? Because they're in my rear and they're a bit of a problem. Okay, so we've got a decent amount of money now. Let's chuck a quick save after those events. Okay, so we've got a full stack here, nearly ready to go. So it's going to take one more turn to get some more units here. Another 2 to get more Scutari swordsmen. Do I think I have enough, or should I go straight for the Holy City itself? What does it actually have within it? Latin bodyguard, sergeant, spear, militia. I'm tempted to have the siege at Constantinople in the first episode, if I'm being honest. We've got a little bit of money upon us. We can't get any more mercenaries. We'll try and continue to get more quality swordsmen in. This is a different region. I'm curious to maybe get another brother in. Oh, we haven't got the Imperium. God damn it. I also didn't check if we had any other agents or factions or anything. We can't get any agents, can we? No. We've all been blocked off quite a bit. Okay, I can upgrade my jetty to a trading dock. which probably wouldn't be a bad shout. -2. At the moment, we're not losing anything, which is good. -5 here. I think we should go for Constantinople. Constantinopolis will be Byzantine again. So we can attack from this side as well. If we have to go at the Theodosian walls, that's going to be a pain. We don't have any siege equipment either, though. So I don't know if we're going to be able to attack in one turn. We could potentially draw this army out, or we're better off going for this. As they're in the water, they could have a sort of war weariness thing. Because I reckon it's going to take us more than one turn to hit it. It could draw them up, couldn't it? What am I best to do? Do I go for the weaker target here? Which, saying that, it's probably nearly just as much as Constantinople. Or try and push them into my lands. And push them into an attack. I'm going to do that. I'm going to push for Constantinople. I'm pretty sure I can't attack it within one turn, as I don't have any siege equipment. No, so I'm going to have to wait one turn. You never know with the AI. Sometimes they might come up and attack it. So what am I better off to go with? So we got battering rams, ladders. We only can get one piece of siege equipment. We're better off going with ladders, I think. So let's continue the siege for the time being. We're attacking from the eastern half of Constantinople. Hopefully they have to come up to try and stop us. And at the moment there are still no mercenaries currently available to us. But, oh, we can't. I was going to say we might be able to get some recruitment done. Okay, not really much else we can do this turn. Most of the factions that are able to trade with us don't particularly want to. However, Total War Attila is a little bit silly sometimes, and factions with superb relations with you sometimes want to help you out and give you money. Some people think it's realistic, some people don't. I don't know where I am exactly. However, if we negotiate, we might be able to get some money from the other factions. So we're going to be negotiating with our military allies, the Tsardom of Bulgaria, and we're going to try and get some money out of them. So they've given me 1,800 for nothing. The Sultanate of Rum, why do they like me so much? Sunni Muslim. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's just because I'm at war with Trebizond. How about the Sultan of Rum? Let's chuck some barrels of rum in here as well. That'd be great. Okay, so they're not going to give me 2,300. Maybe we can squeeze out 1,800. Perfect. So as you can see, you can easily snowball your economy by nagging, or what I like to call negging, the other European factions. Okay, once it gets down to sort of the yellow degree, it's not really going to happen. Oh, Genoa actually did it. Republic of Pisa. They're going to do it. Wow, what the fuck? I wonder if Mr. Pope wants to give us any. Nah. Sicily won't. So we've already increased our treasury to 5,000. Can't recommend it enough. At the moment, we don't really need to save it. We might as well just chuck it in. 2 roads. Okay, so let's chuck a quick save. Let's end the turn and continue, and hopefully have the siege of Constantinople with ease. Let's see if this army pushes up, or maybe Bulgaria might help me. Ah, the Grand Duchy of Serbia want a non-aggression pact. Sure, I shall accept. Oh, so a couple of movement has now happened. The Bulgarian army in the north is just south of the Danube, and it looks like that other army is fortified. Okay, the 5th Crusade. 4th Council of Lateran. Pope Innocent III proclaimed a new crusade to free the Holy Land from the Saracens. At the 4th Council of Lateran, I think I say that, held this year, various Catholic rulers will be soon asked to join the crusade, though its intended target is precisely unknown. So that's one of our scripted events. So the Pope has called a crusade. We've got a war declared here with the Sultanate. Serbia has made peace. Sorry? No, they've made non-aggression with me. Ah! Venice has united against us. The Kuman Khanate is at war with the Grand something of Vladimir. Trebizond's at war with Salacia. Wow, the Holy Roman Empire is at war with the Papal States. So we've had some massive changes. So we're currently Orthodox Christian at the moment. Maybe we should go back to Christianity. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And we might just sort of have an easier time. Rather than having to convert everything. I don't know. Should the Roman Empire be Catholic? Let me know in the comments. Because at the moment, no, this is mostly Orthodox, isn't it? No, most of the East is actually Orthodox. I thought it might not be. Regardless, let's chuck a quick save, and we'll officially have the siege of Constantinople in today's episode. We're going to retake the Holy City. So we're coming up against Pierre with 1 unit of sergeants, 4 units of spear militia, 2 units of bowmen, and 3 units of crossbow militia. We have at our disposal 3 units of Scutari spearmen, 2 units of proper swordsmen, 3 units of pikemen. We've got an abundance of archers, 3 archers, 3 skirmishers, and 4 units of cavalry. Let's fight this one here today on the field of battle. I did show you guys sort of a sneak peek, a bit of a sneak preview of some of the Byzantine units, the cataphractoi, the Scutari swordsmen. But we're coming up against now the Latin Empire. So it does look like, even though we deployed on the other side, we're going to be going headstrong at the Theodosian walls. At this time period, by the look of it, it is 2 walls deep. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So how do we get past that second wall if we've got no siege equipment there? Or is it not mountable? We'll soon find out. Okay guys, how you doing? Welcome to the battle map. Welcome to sunny, sexy Constantinople. It's pissing down with fucking rain. So, we definitely want to wait 1 turn. Hey, there we go. A dry day. A little bit foggy, but we can make it work. Let's start the deployment now, shall we? Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. Holy shit, okay. So, we've got a wall we can go up through. It looks like they've got a double wall stacked here. And there's a moat, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to have to somehow get our units up and over this. Ah, the second Theodosian wall is a lot open. Right, okay, right. And then what's this here? So that's a victory point. Oh my god, that looks absolutely magnificent, that does. Look, kind of gives a lot of Minas Tirith sort of vibe. So we've got this we need to take, that and that. And that's the back end of the ancient city. Okay, well let's go through some deployments then. How are we best to tackle this? Where's the sort of quickest area to get there? Towers are going to rip us to shreds. We're going to have mass casualties in this. Gatehouse here, gatehouse there. I think we're better off just going straight and up through the guts by the look of it. Okay, so we have 4 units of siege equipment. So let's get these guys to drop for the time being. Let's allow 94 on those swordsmen, probably not. Even though they're like my best unit I've got at my disposal at the moment, we're probably not better. Still better off to do that. I could split guys further down here. Higher up might not be a good idea. I guess we could send 1. But we really want to try and push and sort of flood over this. I think we should have a focused attack instead of splitting off. I think it's probably our best bet. We still could do 3 and then 1 maybe. Yeah. I think we'll do that, so because we can get easier over the walls here. And it might be a bit away. So let's move you there. Let's go with a 3-pronged attack here. Archers, look, there's probably not too much of a benefit unless we want to drag arrow fire to skirmishers rather. So you're nearly better off just sticking skirmish just your skirmish peltas there to soak it up rather than losing some of the archers. But the archers are a little bit weak. So we've only got 1 unit of swordsmen there, and we've got our actual pikemen. Okay, so this is going to be a tricky siege. We don't have a crazy amount of good units. We just really need to get in, get control of a gateway so we can get our cavalry in. Okay, so let's move you like this here. We'll make sort of a rough sort of thing because I'm curious to show you guys how it looks. So should I go with my archers? Loose formation. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try and drag some of their archer fire away. If we get too low with my archers, I'm just going to try and fall back. I'll stick a unit over here. Okay, and that'll do. And we'll leave my skirmishers here. We'll charge them in with my pikes where I can. Okay, and then these guys are just more sword reinforcements here, ready to go in. Okay, let's have a look at the Empire of Nicaea, the Byzantine Empire. So let's pause, start, and have a look. So here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Emperor Theodorus, with his purple sort of toga and armor there. The banner of the Byzantines, the double-headed eagle. Moving down here to some of my cataphractor units. Where are my specific cataphractor units? Here they are. You would have seen them in a lot of 1212 AD videos, of course. Moving down to my stock standard peltasts. Nothing really to see here. Pikemen, of course. Bowmen. And the famous Qatari spearmen. They don't have that really cool... That's what I'm looking at. Looking for these guys. The Qatari swordsmen. The lovely blue and white shields there. Okay, so that's the army. Let's get stuck into it. Where have they deployed? Crossbowmen there. That's alright. So let's try and go straight up. What? Why can't you mount that? Oh, come on. Why is it going to done that? So that can theoretically go over the walls. Easy. That can theoretically go here. Why can't that go there? That's fucking stupid. Why has it done that? Is this impenetrable? Oh, you're taking the fucking piss, man. Oh, well, after that whole setup and delivery, we're going to have to go for the narrow bit down in the corner. Oh, that's awkward. Regardless, let's go gadget as best we can. So, I guess we have to go like this then. Right, so you can go closer to the wall here. You can go here per se. Potentially you go here. Go here as well. Okay, well, let's move. Keep my archers there. Put some... Yeah, you can't even arc your shot over there by the look of it. Probably not even high enough. Oh, well, get these guys here into a better quality formation. Just try and get everyone over here. And we'll have an attempt. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, well, not much you can do about it. We shall know from next time. I didn't know. I haven't... Like I said, well, you probably could have told that, like, I was sort of surprised of how sort of beautiful this map looks at the moment. Because I haven't seen it before, I don't think. Especially with the water there. Looks crazy, except for that broken shadow in the corner. That's more like it. Looks great. Regardless, we need to move further south. So, the first tier of the spearmen are moving up. Archers as well seem to be doing their job. They're dragging a lot of arrow fire from the towers away. Arrow towers are basically like machine guns in Total War Attila, so we'll see how we go. We have 2,540 allied Byzantine men against 165 Latins. We're reforming up here now. We're getting our shots off as well where we can. We're hovering at 154 at the moment. If we could somehow move my archers here and potentially blindside them, that might not be a terrible shout. We can actually go for the gatehouse itself. However, I have a feeling we don't have better quality, good enough axemen to cut down these mithril doors. They're not mithril, but kind of bronze or gold or whatever. Okay, so 54 have been lost. 147 there. So we're using heavy shot automatically. That's cool. I like that. If we get an angle up over here, that'd be good as well. I would be blown away if we get any kills of this. Like I said, it's really just to drag fire away. I'm more than happy to sacrifice that. So this unit's moving up here. If we can get a unit of swordsmen over here quick fast, that'd be good. Another one going up over it. Pikemen ain't gonna go up over the wall. Maybe a unit of skirmishers might. But the thing is, right, once we get this gateway under our control, we have to push all the way over here to fight for this victory point. And then further to the back one. Cavalry is going to be the key. Okay, we've nearly made it to the town wall itself. Archers seem to be clustering here. I don't know if they can't see me, but I'm all the way fucking down here. Okay. Oh, my frames just went to dog shit there. Okay. Push for the town... the gatehouse, rather. And we'll try and get it under our control. It's not quite going to be there. Yeah, well, we can actually go down onto it. Cool. So we've nearly got the gate under our control. I reckon we're going to get it. We might not even need to send another unit up. Archers are coming down. We'll see how we go. Is there some sort of... Yep, there's a spear wall. We want to go with stationary testudo, actually. That would be far superior. Please go to testudo down here. Okay, we've nearly got it under our control now. You can still come up and over the wall. I'm going to allow you to drop your siege equipment and move here. You can move here for the time being because you're going to get over quite quickly. Yeah, form a stationary testudo. Because that's going to help us from this archer fire and arrow fire as well. So we've nearly got the gateway under our control now. We're going to be able to swing in the remaining of our infantry. Come on. Yep, we have captured the gateway. Charge, men. Go, go, go. Get everyone fucking in. Just get everyone in. Don't care, just get everyone in. Okay. Let's attack some of these guys now. Try and finish them off. Cavalry's now charging in. So we've got a mass charge. It's been given. Charge, men! Depending on how many are in the town square, we might just push our cataphractoi there. We'll see how we go. So my spearmen are here. So we've lost 200 men fucking around trying to take the main wall, which isn't the best, but we'll make do. Okay, try and push for this point here as best you can, cavalry. And we'll allow my slower moving infantry units to try and make some ground. I'm nearly better off just to charge them into here. Get them while they're flat-footed. Run down their cavalry before the meat of their army gets... Nah, spearmen to come down. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Go for this rabble here. But everyone's just flooding through the gateway now, even the Emperor himself. Theo. Okay, good. Attack them. Send a unit of swordsmen over there. That's gone now as well. Let's send one unit of cavalry here. And let's send the remaining through the wall and up and around, I think is probably our best bet. Spearmen can come meet theirs. We actually might be able to get swing around enough, which is good. So try and meet some of these guys in the open field. Archers and skirmishers somehow form up. God, it's this loose formation. Yeah, try and form up something here. So we're about to get a good charge against some sergeants. Spears and shields will be splintered today, boys. Okay, let's get this cavalry around. This is how we're going to win. Oh, God. Please fall back, for the love of God. Okay, swing up and around here, lads. Focus on this. Let's pause and give out some tactical orders. Push into that. What have we got here sitting idly by? They can push there. They can push here. There's a unit of spearmen here. Another unit of pikemen. And these guys can push there. Probably here as well, actually, because pikes are quite weak. Okay, archers. Form there. You guys form somewhere like here. Move the Emperor there. And once we get my cavalry and heavy cataphractoi around the back, we're going to be fucking laughing. You can deal with that. Allow those spearmen to collide. I've gone a little bit unorthodox here. Typical. Okay, they're going quite bad. Oh, shit. Try and hit this. Come on, get around the back, and we'll win. We can hit these guys from behind, we'll win, trust me. Allow the yeah, try and hit this. Why are my skirmishers trying to be suicidal here? Get some distance. Good. Go for around this. Oh my God, my archers are being fools. This is turning into a fucking nightmare. Oh. Alright, hit these guys up here. Hit them. Something's going wrong here. What is it? Is it they're not shooting? Like, am I... Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're a sword unit, maybe skinned or something. I'm not too sure. Like, why are they doing that? Regardless, push this way with you. We've probably got some abilities here with my men. Yeah. Odd is the word that comes to mind. Regardless, you can hit this. You can you can move there. They've got 4 units clustered here. That's fine. Archers will just move you here and just let you fire at will because for some reason it's not toggling right. You guys can push down and into this. That's fine. Archer here. Skirmishers like that. Okay. Now let's get my cataphractoi around the back. You can hit them full on. You can hit them there. You can go further up and around. This might even cause a rout, because heavy cavalry like this is going to be perfect. You need to be further around. Yeah, that's what I want. Because I want the heavy cataphractoi to do most of the brunt. Ah, well, you fucked up my charge there. Great. Let's go with another attempt. Here you need to be more. Here you need to be here. I'm more frustrated than anything. Instead of it's the mod. Okay, let's go again. Let's go for 2 for 2. Go again, boys. Let's show them hell. That's what we want. A nice, good old horse fucking sandwich. Alright, let's push out and go 2 for 2. Okay, now combat is a little bit slow in this campaign. So it's crucial to try and break morale. Look at this! Let's try and hit you now. Now we were actually losing quite convincingly one-on-one there. And now we've got some good cycle charges in. And we've broken those 2 units perfectly. So, let's go with a cataphractoi charge around the back here. How many are within this unit? Doesn't matter. Charge. Okay, so we've got some guys, archers coming around the back. Let's allow my Emperor there. Let's continue our cavalry around here. Can you Oh, so the general's actually hanging out here. Okay. Can you actually try and get the main town square to go? It's a hell of a way, but there might not be anyone there. Go there. Go have a look towards the end. Okay, let's fall out here and allow these guys to cycle charge within. They're doing well. Okay, so let's try and send some of these units. So let's send a pike unit around the back. Let's just try and get some pikes here. I'll move this spear unit to try and contest this point. We'll try and wipe out these guys while we're here. There's only like 370 remaining. Oh, okay. So that means they definitely don't have any more hiding a boot. Okay, go for this. Go for that. We'll cycle charge again. This cavalry unit's having a field day here. Sightseeing tour around fucking Constantinople. Okay, and let's give another charge in. Go on, Cataphractoi. Hit him hard. Boom. Perfect. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so that unit's probably going to make all its way to the end easily. Okay, so let's move everyone here to try and hit the general then, I imagine. Try and go for him. Pierre. He keeps disappearing back and forth. Okay, so we've got a unit of archers here. Guess we could send a sword unit to deal with it. Just in case we lose the Emperor by some crazy marksman. Push for the square. If you can. Peasants in the village. Oh, this looks a bit Rudy Tooty. That fruit should be placed somewhere else. Alright, my swordsman should have made it to the wall now. Okay, my spearmen are actually going to still make it to this unit before my cavalry, more than likely. So there are 50 in this Latin guard. If we could somehow get heavy archers over here, that would be ideal, but I don't know if they're going to get there in time. I might be better off to do like a bit of a stand here, actually. Those archers are going to rock me. Right, go here. There we go. That'll do. Because I reckon these guys are going to pack a mighty punch. If we can sit there and skirmish away, we'll be laughing. Oh, this... I keep on... Oh. I thought that was a unit there. It's a bunch of fucking pots. Scared the crap out of me. Look, take this bloody town square if you can. Archers. We'll speed things up as well. Move the general further this way. Form up, archers. Yeah, just try and get here as quick as you can. Yeah, so why is it... Skirmish mode is enabled. Yeah. I wonder why it does that. Regardless, we're going to form up here. So we've only lost about 400 men. We've killed 1,650 of theirs. All of their units will perish and capitulate. So we've got that going for us. We're taking this other square now. We're going to be able to push on to the Sept itself. Man, Constantinople is a beautiful city. Just look at that. This is the closest we're ever going to get to a medieval 3 anytime soon. Just look at this. Absolutely magnificent. Theodosian walls here. So as my army rallied up, my archers are here, but they still lack the range. We don't want to go too far into the forest. Fangon forest. And we're going to be able to start to hit them now. Look at this. So we got 50 there. We can sit back, relax, rain fire and death upon them with no stress. We'll move my spearmen up. Sorry, skirmishers up, even though it's pretty ambitious. We might be able to hit them quite well. They are not sitting here like that. No fucking way. They're going to sit here and cop skirmish fire from that. You've got to be taking the piss. We are raining absolute fire and hell upon them. So be it. Nice little piece of architecture there. Oh, they've not taken the initiative now, but victory is now. Victory is mine. It is summer in Australia, and it's 30 fucking degrees at the moment. So if I get tongue-tied, I get out of breath, it's because I haven't got the fucking fan on in my room. Regardless, we have won here today on the field of battle. As the Kingdom of Nicaea, formerly, we have now taken Constantinople. We are the true Byzantine heirs. We deployed 2,544, losing 447 on the campaign map, or battle map rather. Pierre deployed 1,650 and lost 1,577. So, we lost 447 men. How many did he kill? 120, 200. Okay, so it was actually kind of accurate. Those arrow towers didn't do too bad. Okay, so who were the real MVPs? Who were the real heavy lifters? Cataphractoi, most likely there, 233, 218. That's not too bad for those other cavalry. If they are worth half of what the Cataphractoi are, cost-benefit-wise, they're actually not too bad. They did half of what the Cataphractoi did. The Emperor did 119, Theo. And then my swordsman, 223, 40, 154 with my archers. So not too bad. Look, you really could have auto-resolved this one. However, it's Constantinople. I can't auto-resolve the siege. We would have got far superior and better quality odds. We would have saved much more Byzantine lines if I auto-resolved it straight out. But I wanted to get a battle for this series. The first episode to start things off. The Battle of Constantinople is probably the best ones you can get. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. We've taken Constantinople now, and we're going to focus our empire completely around it. We lost one unit there. Oh, that sucks. One unit of our swordsmen. So, we can loot and occupy the ancient city. We can straight up occupy, or we can sack. I don't know if the buildings are the same. Latin, Christian, so I'm tempted to loot and occupy. But I'm also tempted just to occupy straight up. I think we will loot and occupy. Now, hindsight. Okay, good. So Catholic buildings are different in this mod than Christian Orthodox by the look of it. Because we're going to have to convert. So, now it was a better choice to sack that, I reckon. Because we can break some of these down a bit instead of like converting straight up. That's going to cost a lot there. Repair, that's probably not a bad shout. That's a wheat field. Yeah, maybe we should have kept the city instead. Oh well. We probably can break down the library there. But regardless, we have officially taken Constantinople as the Byzantine Empire. Let's do a quick save. I don't think... Oh, we've been changed. Does it say here now? Oh, it's come up. Battle of Constantinople. Household. He's gotten a bow, which is cool. We've killed Pierre the Governor. Mission succeeded. The Purple Phoenix. So 25 diplomatic with Christian factions. That's good. That's super good. That's like shot this up probably heaps. Yep, Bulgaria can officially give us trade. Oh, that's fantastic. Like I said now, I'm going to make Constantinople the heart of the world. We can trade with the Principality of Antioch. Let's do that. Try and get a payment from them. Would they want defensive alliance? Maybe we should have gone with something like that. Moving down now. Oh, they don't want trade, do they? Oh, they do. What the hell? Defensive alliance for trade? Nah, they're not going to go anywhere near that. I don't particularly want to give out military alliance. Okay, let's try and get some trade rights. We might even be able to get some marriage alliances. The Kingdom of Croatia now knows us. They don't want trade, straight up. Sicily, you've been a thorn in my side. Oh, now do you want trade, you fools? No. I wonder if we can sue for peace with a couple of people. Venice, don't like me. Trebizond, would you like peace? No. Does the Latin Empire want peace for the time being? Hi. Okay. I'm nearly tempted just to sort of rebuild for the time being. But regardless, guys, unfortunately it's time to end Episode 1 of the Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign as the Byzantine Empire here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode as much as I've had playing. We have taken Constantinople in this episode. Like I said, I want to make this the heart of the empire now. I'll try hold on to these territories as best I can, but Constantinople is my prize. I want to retake Greece in the next couple episodes. If territory becomes available to me in Anatolia, I will. Could even help out with the crusade. I've still got that. Should I switch from Orthodox Christianity to maybe Catholic? So then, I don't know if that means we get Pope-scripted events. I'm not entirely sure. But the main objective for this series is to take Constantinople. Boom, check, reforge the Eastern Roman Empire. And, well, maybe even Roman Empire. I said take Rome, but we could take the peninsula itself. Moscow would be cool, taking the Third Rome. That'd be cool, but yeah, I have to end it here, unfortunately. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.